Happy Halloween, everyone! Drastic Jeremy James here. Hope everyone had a good Halloween tonight. And I'm here to bring you a new episode review of Terra Nova, since last week they didn't play it. But anyway, I'm hoping everyone had a good Halloween. See, I got my dry cosplay, and with this costume, I promise you a great video will come. So stay tuned, and I'll give you a great video with this. But anyway, on to my review. Now, this week's episode was like a murder detective mystery. One of the soldiers was killed by a dinosaur that was baited by a person, and they had to figure out who did it. And so Taylor sends Jim to investigate, and they find a suspect who happened to be an acquaintance of the soldier named Foster. Turns out that he went out with his girlfriend and possibly bumped him off. So in this episode, they showed a lot of questions, they did an exploration of human values in this episode. So they either give him a jail sentence and a trial since he confessed, or they banish him out in the jungle with all the dinosaurs. Now, watching Taylor in this episode, I think he's the strongest character throughout the whole show, because I find that lately there's not a lot of strong character development lately with a lot of the characters. Maybe Jim and Taylor are the only ones who have that strong sense of character right now. But Taylor, with a stern voice, banishes him out into the jungle with the other dinosaurs. So Jim basically thinks, you know what, this was an act, I'm going to help him out. So he quietly brings him back to Terra Nova, and they find out a new lead on the possible criminal. So they find the lead on the criminal, who happens to be a gambler, and they use the bartender as a sort of like a liaison. And they find out that actually the murderer was one of Taylor's own soldiers, because he owed Foster money. So they banished that soldier, and pretty much the case came to a close. And on the side notes of the episode, Elizabeth and Malcolm are examining a baby Ankylosaurus egg that ends up hatching in the end of the episode. Now, I like the idea of showing different dinosaurs in this episode now. I like to see the Ankylosaurs, when they're full grown, mature, and see what they can do. And Josh and Sky are making a deal with the bartender to, bring back Cara, the girlfriend. So they end up going into the jungle at the end of the episode. And Myra says, "I'll give you a girl if you do something for me, whatever, no questions asked." So she's going to ask him to bring back her daughter from the future to Terra Nova. If that doesn't happen, someone kick me in the ass, okay? But this episode was pretty good. I mean, they still need to do a lot more character developing on all the characters, but I like the exploration of human values as to murder has never happened in Terra Nova until that guy committed the crime, and they want to have a peaceful settlement, and acts like that are untolerated. So I can't wait to see where the show goes from now, because it's getting into more issues within the old settlement. Because what I think, I'm going to say right now, the soldier who was banished by Taylor and Jim, he's going to join the